Good evening, everyone. I would like to start this Engineers Day function with a quote. Scientists study the world as it is. Engineers create the world that has never been. I, S. Akash, third year chemical engineering, on behalf of the Students' Council, welcome our chief guest of the day, Dr. R. Muthuvelayutham, Chairman IICG Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center and Professor Chemical Engineering, Annamalai University, Dean Dr. K.S. Rajan, School of Chemical and Biotechnology, respected professors, and one and all gathered here. I would request Ms. S. Aishwarya to begin the event with the prayer song. Please take over.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीं मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीम् आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेष्वक्रममाक्रमणम् त्यजत परेष्वक्रममाक्रमणम् मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीं जननी पृथुवी कामदुःखास्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुःखास्ते जनको देवः सकलदयालुः जनको देवः सकलदयालुः दाम्यतदत्त दयत्वं जनता दाम्यतदत्त दयत्वं दनता श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां.
Thank you, Aishwarya, for the overwhelming prayer. I request Mr. S. Srinivasan, Chairperson, IACG Students Chapter Sastra, to give welcome address. You can take over.
A very good evening to everyone present here. I extend a warm welcome to the dignitaries who have joined us on this platform. Our chief guest, Dr. R. Muthuvelayutham, Chairman, IICG Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center, and Professor Chemical Engineering, Annamalai University, Dr. K.S. Rajan, School of Chemical and Biotechnology, respected faculties, and other students of the Department of Chemical Engineering for joining this event of inauguration of the IICHE Students Chapter Sastra for the academic year 2020-2021 and the Engineers Day celebration. Pursuing a bachelor's degree in engineering, we ought to know what's the significance of engineering in society. With the pandemic situation shedding some light on the significance of process engineer in specific, with a surge in the production of sanitization equipments, PPE kits, and large-scale production of medicines, the significance of process engineer is equally important as that of any other frontline workers. And there cannot be a better day than the birth anniversary of one of the most prominent engineers of India, Sir Mokshagundam Vishvesvaraya, to realize the same. Being a thrifty person, Sir MV had always used his knowledge for the development and the welfare of the society. Fondly called as Sir MV, he was a simple man, and he always said, if you buy what you do not need, you will need what you cannot buy. Thus, I urge every budding engineer present in this meet to utilize the knowledge for the welfare of the society, shadowing all his or her personal benefits aside. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinivasan. I now kindly request Dr. K.S. Rajan, Dean, School of Chemical and Biotechnology, to welcome the chief guest and address the gathering. Sir, please, sir.
Dr. R. Muthu Velayudham, Chairman, IACH Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center, and Professor Chemical Engineering, Annamalai University. My colleagues at the School of Chemical and Biotechnology, and my student friends. A very warm good evening to all. And it's a very happy moment for me today to inaugurate or to be present during the inauguration of the IACH student chapter activities at the Shastra University. So Dr. Muthu Velayudham brings with him 22 years of professional chemical engineering experience, and today his talk is going to be very useful to all budding chemical engineers. I would like to utilize this opportunity to trace the development of the Department of Chemical Engineering at Shastra University. The department was started in 1994-95 academic year, and subsequently in the very next year the Student Association of Chemical Engineers was formed. It was then called SCHEMA, Shanmuga Chemical Engineering Association, and the first batch graduated in 1998. So till now we have 22 years of chemical engineering graduates graduating from our university. Originally there were 4 or 5 batches from the Bharatdasan University. Once we became deemed university in 2001, the first batch of chemical engineering graduates from Shastra Deemed University graduated in 2005. Now with this collective 22 years of alumni graduation, we are taking ourselves the pride in announcing that our alumni have been occupying very good positions, whether it is academia in India or abroad, as well as in industry. To cite a few examples, our alumni are faculty members in IITs. There are faculty members from NITs who are our alumnus, who are our alumni. Similarly, in many of the centrally funded technical institutions, our alumni are serving as the researchers as well as the faculty members. And all this would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of the senior faculty members of the department. And I would like to take this opportunity to recollect with respect the contributions made by the professors such as Professor Rangarajan, Professor Ranganathan, Professor K.N. Somashekaran, Professor Ashokan, Professor S.N. Srivastava, and Professor Arun Yanaraj, who were pillars in building the Department of Chemical Engineering from the start. And they were ably supported by Professor V. Ponusami, who has been in the department since inception. Similarly, Professor Alagasan has been contributing to the department since inception, and Professor Ponusami and Professor Alagasan have been helping the senior faculty members in establishing the laboratories in the chemical engineering during the initial stages, and were also helpful in preparing ourselves for the accreditation. So the legacy of chemical engineering has been built through the tireless efforts of such senior faculty members who never spared any time for anything else apart from working for the department. And they could be approached at any time, and they were available to help the students at any point of time. And with the cumulative efforts of such stalwarts and with the efforts of the chemical engineering alumni as well, the department has risen to this level. And we also need to recollect the contributions of Professor R. Kumaresan in starting the IACAC student chapter in Shastra in 2001, and also for heading the department for a term of about 5 years and successfully leading the students team in the conduct of various IACH events. And the student community in the Department of Chemical Engineering have always been coming forward to take part as well as in organizing the events related to chemical engineering. And to say a few, CAPE is the Conference on Advances in Process Engineering that is organized as an annual event from the year 2013 onwards as a part of the student chapter of IACHE. In addition to that, Engineers Day celebrations are done, Chapters Day celebration are done, contests are also conducted by the chapter for the second year and third year students. And as recently as in the last 3 months or so, we have conducted contests based on the Vizag gas leak. So all these indicate that the students are proactive in taking part in the IACHE student chapter activities. And also it is a moment for me to proudly recollect that starting from 2015, our students have every year bagged IACHE Best Poster Award, Best Project Award, and the Design Project Award. So the first prize or the second prize, or many times both, have also been won by the students of our department. So all this again act as the testimony to the commitment of our students to learning the chemical engineering profession and practicing the same once they become the alumni. So with this background, I again welcome on behalf of the faculty, the students, and also the management of Shastra Deemed University, Dr. R. Muthu Velayudham, to grace this particular occasion and also offer his wisdom to the budding chemical engineers. And again, the students, you have been an integral part of the department, you are and you will be integral part of the department, and no activity can happen without your participation. And we look forward to your continued presence for the for this event as well as for the events to be organized under this chapter during this entire academic year and also during your stay in the campus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Moving ahead, I request Mr. S. Rahul from Batch 2020 to release annual report of academic year 2019-2020. Please take over.
So, good evening to one and all present here. I am Rahul S. from 2020 batch of Chemical Engineering. I am going to be releasing the annual report of the academic year 2019-20. Inauguration of IACHE Students Chapter 2019 to 2020. The IACHE Students Chapter Shastra celebrated its inaugural function to initiate the activities for the academic year 2019-20 on July 23rd, 2019. The inaugural ceremony was presided over by Mr. Dasandan Kumaravel, Senior Operator, Panel IFCC, Al Galan Islands Operation Team. The annual report for the academic year 2018-19 was released on this occasion, and the editorial team of the Chemmunic magazine for this year was announced to the gathering. Later, the chief guest, Mr. Dasandan Kumaravel, shared his experience of his life after graduation, which stood as a driving force for his success. His talk was thought-provoking and stood as a testimony for the saying, learning is a never-ending process. This was followed by the swearing-in ceremony of the newly elected council members for the year 2019-20. Following this, the in-house magazine team released their first issue of Chemmunic for this academic year. The inaugural function came to an end with national anthem followed by IT. Engineers Day function. The IACHE Students Chapter of Shastra Deemed to be University celebrated its Engineers Day function on September 24, 2019. The Engineers Day function was presided over by Dr. R.S. Saravanan, DST Inspired Faculty Fellow, School of Chemical and Biotechnology, Shastra Deemed to be University. Later, R.S. Saravanan, our alumni, took a few moments to share his experience in Shastra and how the faculty paved the perfect path for his success. He gave a presentation on municipal solid waste management in developing countries' issues and opportunities. He peeped out to the history of how different countries were drastically affected by the feeble skills of waste management and how engineering came out to be helping hand. He opened the doors of wisdom by introducing books and websites to the budding engineers. He sowed the seeds of responsibility with his words. Now it's time for you to come up with what the world demands. After which Chem E quiz was conducted by the third years which had a good reach among the audience. The Engineers Day function came to an end with national anthem followed by IT. So workshop on Open Mallika. The Chemical Engineering Department of Shastra, deemed to be university, takes pride in helping the students learn the Open Mallika software. The IACG Students Chapter 2019-20, Shastra, deemed to be university, conducted this workshop on 29th September 2019. Open Mallika is a free and an open source software that can be used for modeling, simulation, optimization, and analysis. It is highly instinctive drag and drop interface with the effort of our students, chapter members. More than 100 participants turned up for this workshop. Dr. P.R. Narain, Associate Professor, Department of Chemical Engineering, SEBT. This tool, which can be used and applied by students of any discipline, he at first spoke about our annual conference, CAPE, and also explained about it to the participants. He also talked about the FOSSEE Fellowship and emphasized on the textbook companion project, which is shortly called as TBC. He showed existing examples using the spoken tutorials available at FOSSEE website, which gathered great attention among the participants. The participants were given a few examples to solve by themselves, which gave them a basic hands-on experience to handle the software. The participants paid great attention and made themselves clear about the software and well acknowledged the coding structure. The workshop came to an end with the participants receiving their participant certificate from the public relation team. National Conference on Advances in Process Engineering, which is shortly called CAPE. For the day one, the 7th edition of National Conference on Advances in Process Engineering was held on October 12th and 13th, 2019. CAPE is the annual event of the Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers Students Chapter, Shastra, deemed to be university. The conference commenced with escorting the dignitaries on the dais, followed by an invocation and lighting of the lamp. Mr. M. Anirudh, Secretary, IACG Students Chapter, Shastra, deemed to be university, extended a warm welcome to the gathering. Dr. V. Ponnusamy, Associate Dean, Department of Chemical Engineering, in his address talked about how CAPE has been growing ever since its inception. The chief guest for the day was Dr. Abhijit P. Deshpande, Professor, Chemical Engineering, IIT Madras. The Volume 8, Issue 2 of Chemunic magazine was released by the editorial board. Dr. Abhijit P. Deshpande delivered the plenary lecture. This talk was based on the topic, Optimizing Microstructure for Products and Processing. The talk began with a briefing on microstructures, how it is obtained and its application in the present day world. He spoke about various factors that control the production of microstructure and how altering these factors could produce significant changes for optimizing the microstructure. Post the lecture, the students asked many questions and made the lecture more interactive. It was great and subtle learning experience. The day ended with vote of thanks and IT. For the day 2, the second day of the conference began with a lecture by Mr. S.V.R. Krishnan, Executive Director Operations, Tamil Nadu Newsprint and Paper Limited. He shared his experience to make the students understand the importance of chemical engineers in an industry. He also briefed about instrumentation and the need to keep updated about the technology being used in industries. Answering to various doubts raised by the students, he emphasized on the need for chemical engineering students to choose core chemical industries over other industries. Post the lecture, oral and poster presentation events were conducted by the technical team. This year saw the most number of external participants from colleges all over Tamil Nadu participated in the oral presentation event. Other events like Wizard and Decipher were also conducted successfully by the technical team. These events saw a good turnout of internal and external participants, attended with lot of eagerness and competitive spirit. The Chemical Engineering Department of Shastra has a strong bonding across the batches. The Alumni Connect video served as a testimony to the above statement. Alumni members across the batch made a small video sharing their experience of CAPE and their learning outcomes from the same. A small compilation of all these videos was played during CAPE. Students were inspired from the experiences, and it instilled a sense of nostalgia to the faculties as well. The valedictory ceremony was held and the prizes were distributed. The vote of thanks was delivered, and thus this 2-day extravaganza ended on a high note. Chapters Day function. The Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers Students Chapter of Shastra, deemed to be university, conducted its Chapters Day celebration on 19th February 2020. It was presided by Dr. P.R. Narain, Associate Professor, Department of Chemical Engineering, SEBT, and Mr. S. Rahul, Chairperson of the IACHE Shastra Students Chapter. The chief guests for the function were Mr. N.S. Edwin Jensen, Director, Chemis Innovative Solutions Private Limited, and Mr. Varun Ayathurai, Process Engineer, Chemis Process Engineering Private Limited. Ms. B. Imaja Reddy, third year, and Mr. A. B. Dharnis, second year, were the compares of the evening, and the function was attended by students and faculty of the Chemical Engineering Department. The function began with the invocation song by Ms. S. Pooja and Ms. S. Aishwarya of third year. Chairperson Mr. S. Rahul welcomed the chief guests on the gathering. He spoke about the evolution of IACHE Students Chapter over the years and urged the students and the present members of the chapter to carry forward the legacy. The dignitaries of the day accompanied by Dr. P.R. Narain and the editorial team of ChemUnic consisting of Mr. S. Srinivas, Ms. S. Satmika, Mr. Roshan Zaid Zubair Zetam, Ms. G. Sindhuja, and Mr. L.R. Vignesh released the volume 8, issue 3 of ChemUnic magazine. The chief guest of the function gave a brief talk on the importance of process simulation as an inseparable component of process engineering. He initiated his talk with the evolution and the importance of chemistry in the field of process simulation. Further, he elucidated the need for process simulation tools and software, citing various limitations of practical modeling and design. Using Aspen ISIS as a tool, he explained how property evaluation, process development, optimization, and process selection could be effectively done with a short span of time. Mr. Varun Ayathurai gave insights about his journey from college and what made him pursue his job in chemical engineering domain. The chief guests were felicitated with a memento as a token of gratitude by Dr. P.R. Narain, ACP, SEBT. Mr. Rahul Vishwanathan of third year delivered the vote of thanks. The function came to an end with the national anthem. Knowledge Leadership Forum lecture. The Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers Students Chapter of Shastra, deemed to be university, organized a Knowledge Leadership Forum lecture on 28th February 2020. It was officiated by Dr. V. Ponnusamy, Associate Dean, Department of Chemical Engineering, and Mr. S. Rahul, Chairperson of the IACHE Shastra Students Chapter. The KLF lecture was delivered by Dr. Kumar Pachigolla, Senior Lecturer, School of Water, Energy and Environment, Cranfield University, England. Mr. A. B. Dharnis compared the proceedings of the evening, and the function was attended by students and faculty of the Chemical Engineering Department. The function began with an invocation song by Ms. S. Pooja and Ms. S. Aishwarya of third year. Mr. V. Sayadya, final year, welcomed the gathering officially. A brief introduction about the lecturer was given by Ms. N. Supraja of second year. And Dr. Kumar Pachigolla was accorded a bouquet by Dr. V. Ponnusamy, Associate Dean, Department of Chemical Engineering. He then proceeded to give the KLF talk on the streaming projects, the research pathways, and opportunities open for Indian students in the Cranfield University. He also discussed about the ongoing projects on increasing efficiency of conventional power plants. As a token of gratitude and appreciation, he was felicitated with a memento by Dr. S. Rangabhashyam, AP3 SEBT. Mr. Rahul Vishwanathan of third year delivered the vote of thanks. The function came to an end with the national anthem and IT. Alumni G-Meets and broadcast channel. Alumni G-Meets. The lockdown due to the coronavirus pandemic did have an impact on the academic institutions across the world and to a large extent on our daily life. In this global mayhem, the IACHE Students Chapter, Shastra deemed to be university, rose to tap the untapped potential, performing best in these challenging times. This pandemic did not hinder the ever-connected chemical engineering fraternity from losing communication. In fact, this period gave a better way to bring the alumni members in connection with the present batches. Alumni Google Meet series was organized with alumni members involving themselves voluntarily to shape their experience, their journey, and the hurdles they have passed on. A question and answer session was also carried out in order to clarify all the doubts and fears of the students in a friendly manner. It was hosted and organized by Dr. P.R. Narain, Coordinator, IACHE Students Chapter, Shastra deemed to be university. 20 alumni members have so far addressed on their Alumni G-Meet series. All the 20 members had versatile experience of life after their graduation from Shastra. For instance, one alumnus had shared about the scope for women in core chemical engineering field, while another spoke about the job of chemical engineer in an automobile industry. There was also an alumnus who had ended up in a non-core job and shared his perspective of life moving away from core. Students who are pursuing higher studies had virtual treats from the alumni members who shared their experiences pursuing higher studies in India and abroad and gave valuable inputs on the application process. Two of the alumni also spoke about how their experiences and values learned in the undergraduate life helped them to shape their career in non-core sectors. The alumni members emphasized on the value they had acquired through these experiences and educated the current students on how to tackle uncertainties, thereby inculcating. The alumni Google Meet series were recorded and made available in the IACH Students Chapter YouTube channel. Broadcast channel, the IACH Students Chapter of Shastra entered into a whole new world of streaming and media platform in a different dimension. A broadcast series named Communic by IACH Chap Shastra was introduced on 23rd June 2020. The broadcast talks about chemical engineering and its application in real life happenings. Case study event on Vizag Gas Leak. IACH Students Chapter Shastra broke new grounds of skillful and through Vizag Gas Leak case study event. Student members of the chapter were given a golden opportunity to step out of the curriculum and eat odd news. Vizag Gas Leak case study event broke pandemic dormancy by shedding light on the role of safety practices in process industry. The case study was based on styrene gas leak accident that occurred at the LG Polymers chemical plant, Visakhapatnam. Even urged the second and third years students to come up with a detailed case study widespread to 7 aspects, which are background of the accident, LG Polymers, technical questions, safety and hazard analysis, environmental and health impact, humanitarian and legal perspectives, and perspective as an undergraduate chemical engineer. 5 teams from second year and 4 teams from third year BTech chemical engineering. Cumulatively, 9 teams participated in Vizag Gas Leak case study event. Case study reports were evaluated by the expert faculty team consisting of Dr. Gautam B. Jagadishan, SAP SCBT, and Dr. S. Rangabashyam, AP3 SCBT, Shastra deemed to be university. Review team expressed their immense contentment in the quality of each report of 9 teams and declared worthy to receive a certificate of appreciations. In view of distinctive contributions, the team comprising K. Akila and S. Srinivasan of third year and the team comprising R. Rajshree and Anirudh Mukund of second year were awarded first prize. The team comprising Bamiti Patti Lalita Sri and S. Pooja of third year and S. Venkatanathan of second year secured second prize. Certificate of appreciation was awarded to all the participants. Second years received a special mention for outshining their non-exposure to a safety course. Demonstration of technical skills acquired through safety courses by third years brought good attention. IACH online summer internship program. A COVID-19 pandemic had introduced a lot of changes in the conventionally followed lifestyle. The IACH Kolkata summer internship was one of these changes. Owing to the difficulty for the students to do an on-site summer internship during the pandemic times, the All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, advised students to opt for an online summer training as an alternative option. In view of this, IACH Kolkata decided to provide an online summer training for students on various topics related to the chemical engineering curriculum, such as process safety management, petroleum refinery engineering, petrochemical engineering, chemical process technology, zero liquid discharge management, Six Sigma training, and biochemical process plant. It was a paid online internship for duration of 4 weeks. The online training was provided by eminent experts from the different esteemed industry, along with the organizational members of the IACHE. A panel was formed for this internship that spanned over people from around 55 industries and 42 institutes. The eminent experts encouraged with the students to provide online summer training. The mode of online training comprised of various activities such as webinar discussion, assignments, problem solving, report writing, and finally the students were graded in accordance with these parameters. Further, it was split into 3 batches in order to accommodate a good deal of students. About 36 students, comprising of the previous second, third, and final year students, registered from Shastra team to be university, opting for various disciplines of their choice under various batches. This internship was a great success despite being the first of its kind. The students felt that it was a great experience in doing the online internship during pandemic lockdown period. They were happy that they had the leverage to acquire the technical and industrial knowledge with ease while being at home. Despite the internship being online, a lot of students were highly motivated to watch the subsequent lectures, and they felt it had to do with how well the course plan was structured. Overall, they felt that it was an experience that they would cherish from the rest of their life. Thank you, everyone, and especially the council members of this year, respected faculties and lovable juniors for giving me this wonderful opportunity. All the best to juniors for the future. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Rahul. He was the chairperson of academic year 2019-2020. I now request Ms. K. Akila, Vice Chairperson, IICG Students Chapter Shastra, to give brief introduction of the chief guest. You can take over.
Akila, what you speak is not audible.
A very good evening to everyone present here. A brief profile of the chief guest, Dr. R. Muthu Velayudham, Chairman IICHE Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center and Professor Chemical Engineering, Annamalai University. He completed his BE Chemical Engineering in 1997, ME Chemical Engineering in 2002, and received his PhD in Chemical Engineering in 2007. He has a very rich professional experience of 22 years in teaching and 18 years in research. Under his research supervision, 6 have received their PhD and 16 have completed their ME and MTech. He has done over a total of 51 publications, which include 48 international and 3 national publications. He has completed a sponsored project under the UGC Major Research Scheme on increasing amylase, cellulase, and hemicellulase enzyme synthesis by sequential optimization, utilizing central composite design using cheaper substrate with a total outlay of Rs 8,32,000. His contribution towards the chemical engineering fraternity is inspiring. He worked as an executive council member IICHE Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center from 2005 to 2010. He was the treasurer of the Students' ChemCon for the year 2007. In 2010, the treasurer in organizing ChemCon, an executive council member in 2014, and then went on to become the chairman IICHE Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center in 2019 to date. Thank you, sir, for being with us on this virtual platform today. Thank you.
Thank you, Akila. As a token of gratitude, we would like our Dean to give consent to show the memento to our chief guest. So, can we display the memento? Rajan, sir, can we display the memento? Rajan, sir, am I audible? Okay. Memento will be displayed on the screen and the same will be couriered to you, sir. I now kindly request Dr. R. Muthu Velayudham, Chairman IICHE Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center and Professor Chemical Engineering, Annamalai University, to deliver his guest lecture on emerging opportunities ahead for engineers aftermath COVID-19 pandemic. If anyone has queries, please post it in chat box with your name and year of study. Please don't unmute. Sir, you can share your presentation now. So please.
Very good evening to one and all. Respected Dean S.K. Rajan. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Respected Dean S.K. Rajan, School of Chemical and Biotechnology, Shastra, deemed to be university. Respected faculty members from the Department of Chemical Engineering, students, friends, student chairperson Srinivasan, and other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Very good evening to one and all present here. So it is an ample opportunity, and I am dignified with your gracious welcome address and giving me a chance to present my views with you. So in this annual report, the chairperson listed out various events that was conducted in the last academic year. It is astonishing. So from this remote place like Tanjore, you are all organizing that type of events. Is very astonishing, and as well as it is very appreciable. So I congratulate that student chapters itself for doing this type of activities. Then I wish to thank respected Dean S.K. Rajan, who narrated this, how this elevation of this chemical engineering department from 94 to the present one. So in this, he listed out this various contributions by the faculty members who trained this are the pillars of this department. So in this, he mentioned about Professor S. Rangarajan. So he is a faculty member, former faculty member of Annamalai University. He shows that much affection towards the students' fraternity. Even sometimes he used to beat. Beat means that is that means not with the vibrant, but should be a small beat. So by means of that, he used to teach technological laboratory. So that much of credits or that much of affinity he used to have this one. So another thing I like to appreciate Dr. Rajan sir. So the today's event is like the family get together. What it means that usually the persons who are having the capability to attract the people, to invite the people, so that may be a middle-aged person. So I hope this associate professor Naren used to do that type of activities. Then, so in this family function, that activities of the that is adults, they used to organize all these events. Then the elders, they used to guide. So I think this Rajan sir and as well as Mr. Naren or Dr. Naren or and combined with this Srinivas and other Akash and something like that. So they combine together and they will organize the event. I wish this year also may, as planned by you and your team may succeed in all endeavors. With this, I like to inaugurate this student chapter activity of IISHE, that is Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers. So now I'm going to my talk. So I like to express the views what I able to get through the past 2 or 3 months. The title is Emerging Opportunities Ahead for Engineers Aftermath COVID-19 Pandemic. Science versus engineering. So science, so it is narrated with this investigation, understanding, discovery of nature, its composition and its behavior. Simply we can say that's the laws of nature, what nature is. Why? It is mainly to build to learn. So it's only meant for the learning purposes. When we are turning to engineering, it is manipulating the forces of nature to advance humanity. So from this, we are able to create the new things, how to learn to build that will be useful and services to the humans, which make convenient for the human beings to in a time and as well as in the form of economical way. So what is the engineering? Successful engineering design improves the quality of life while working within technical, economic, business, societal, and ethical constraints. Take for example, so after March 23rd or something like that, we are in the lockdown period. So there is no such movement. So even though the life may be miserable, after July or August, or the first week of August, we started our work as engineers. We are able to attend the classes as well as we are able to handle the classes through this media, right? Through the online mode. So that means what is that? Only that there are a role of 2 app that is able to provide us. One is now we are discussing with Google Meet. The another one is Teams, Microsoft Teams. So that means the technical is connecting us by means of our routine life. So this seems not only this one, this technology is developed, so it is having the impact on this other aspects also. Take for example, so in the economic as well as, so the society is now constrained to that of pandemic situations. So everybody is worrying about that their way of life. So in this connection, so the technology provide you the optimum result and is able to create the way for this life. So this all factors may form a technology that is nothing but outcome of engineering. That's why engineers also called as technocrats. So we all know this engineering is defined as a profession. So it's a composition of math with the natural sciences. The knowledge acquired by study, experience, and professional practice. Knowledge applied with judgment. Attention must be paid to constraints. So without constraints, we cannot work anything. So the constraint is a major fact. So then we are able to fix the point, or we have to fix the goalpost. So here for the engineers, the constraints are economic, material, forces of nature. Then the final end is benefit of mankind. So whatever this outcome or whatever the technology, that should be helpful to the mankind, which starts from the Stone Age to the modern world. So the engineers create a surprising note as well as the develop to any of the country. What then is engineering? So the engineering profession is able to apply the scientific knowledge to meet the societal needs. So that means the engineer may act as a facilitator to do the work for the betterment of the society. So he can study the scientific inventions and he is able to create the platform for the betterment of the society. Engineering connects a pure science to the society. So that means yes to yes between that E, that is engineering. So engineering has therefore having the social responsibility. So we all know this Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Missile Man of India. So he started his career as aeronautic engineering. Then remaining things is nothing but history. After he became an engineer, remaining things is a history. So we are able to say that proudly, we are the first country to recognize the scientist who holds the prime position, that is the first citizen, none other than President of India. That is the first country we used to do that. So probably the other countries may follow the suit. Then you know about this another famous engineer, none other than Sundar Pichai. So scientist discovers what exists. Scientist discovers that which exists. Engineer creates that which never was. So that means the role of engineers, we all know this. A profession is a person who is paid to undertake specialized set of tasks. So that means the task is given to the engineers. So with this knowledge and judgment, he is supposed to finish it for that fee. So here, this happened because of his personal and confidential nature of many professional service. A great deal of trust is placed to them. So the main criteria for professionals, expert and specialized knowledge in the field, which one is practicing professionally. He is supposed to apply this manual as well as practical and literary skills in relation to the profession. High quality work in creations, products, services, presentations, consultancy, primary, other research, administrative, marketing, photography, and other work endeavors. The high standard of professional ethics, behavior, and work activities while carrying out one's profession, reasonable work moral and motivations, appropriate treatment of relationship with colleagues. A professional is an expert who is a master in specific field. As a professional, we have to accept the responsibility and accountability for the decisions we used to make. So wherever we go, so the responsibility only lies with the engineers. Either is in a good way, or is there any type of which is deviated from the good way, or any casualty or any time of accident. So the responsibility initially moves with the engineers. So as a professional, as a profession, or by means of engineers, we are benefited in this case of a job satisfaction, variety of career opportunities, challenging work, intellectual development, benefit to the society, financial security, prestige, professional environment, technological and scientific discovery, creative thinking. So these are all the benefits as well as the qualities of the engineers. The role of engineers, there are 9 steps in the engineering process. The first one is we have to identify a problem or the need. So the problem may be with an existing product or wish for a new manufacturing product. So that means the need is, we have to fix that. What is the need? So that means the need is to identify the problem. So the second step is identify design constraints. That means requirements that limit how engineers design their products, functions, money, time, materials, etc. So with this backdrop, with these constraints, we have to work on development. The third step is in the process, gather informations necessary to design and build the product. Research. We all know this. Research is the best research. Searching the things and acquiring that knowledge and implementing in it with the requirement field is the better research. Even we are able to know the things from others' failures, or we can find the solutions for the problems already created or developed. So we have to work it on your designs. So when the research is done, then we have to implement various ideas by means of a possible solutions using a designing. So design plays a vital role in the process. Then analyze the solution to determine which will work. So this is very essential. Without knowing that which is the opt solution, we cannot thrive in a better way, right? So this is the case. We have to implement the best provoking thoughts in which is to be a functional and majorly safe, cost effective and valuable to customers. Step 6, choose the best solution based on your analysis. So we engineers collect all the data and use the data to choose the final design. Then we have to see that how the product look. Then we have to build a prototype of selected design. Prototype, you know this, it is a mini computers or a model to choose the design. In our chemical engineering language, we used to say this is a pilot plant model. So when the prototype is worked, actually the product will go for this upgradation. So here engineers work out any problem in the design before it is produced and it may be sold. Then the foremost and the final step is whenever the requirement, we have to repeat any or all the steps are needed. That means refine, prototype, redevelop if necessary, make sure final product is as good as it can be. So chemical engineering. So here the application of chemistry, physics and engineering principles for the production of materials like plastics, synthetic materials, chemicals, pharmaceuticals and others. So the role is we have to develop a catalyst for various processes like petroleum refinery, pollution control and other such processes. Design is the prime role of chemical engineers, which is helping in the way to do the process efficiently and economically. So what is chemical engineering? Application of engineering principles in chemical industry to convert basic raw materials into variety of products. So with the help of design and operation of plants and equipments to perform such work. So this is a way we are able to think over this one. So this is a way the chemical engineers able to accelerate the any type of a industry. So chemical process and biochemical engineers involved in design, modification, and the operation of processes to produce the things we rely on every day. Take for example, when we woke up, so first initially we have to go for brushing, starts from paste. So then the life is go like this: petrol, cosmetics, electricity. So up to this aspirin, you know this necessity of aspirin. Aspirin is the tablet or a medicine which is used for the free flow of blood. So that means the life starts with chemical engineers, and it is able to prolong and able to safeguard by using a tablets like aspirin. So we will employ across a huge variety of sectors: chemical products, pharmaceuticals, energy, mining, and minerals, oils and gas. So application areas of chemical engineering: petrochemicals, pollution control, fine chemicals, pharmaceuticals, fertilizers, agrochemicals, as well as pesticides, natural extracts processing, food processing, plastics, polymers, cosmetics, dyes, detergents, wastewater treatment, and recycling. So as a tune-up to a need of final chemical engineering or a chemical engineer, the skills are required. We supposed having the clear concepts on physical, organical, and inorganic chemistry, maths, and physics. Liking of allied disciplines like chemistry, mechanical engineering, biochemistry, etc. Ability to work in multidisciplinary teams, example, research and development, operations, maintenance, and other branches. So as a foremost engineer, we are supposed to build up, design, and conduct experiments and interpret data. Then finally, quick understanding of physical processes and ability to derive quantitative results and apply the same to new processes. Then further specialization: biochemical engineering, biomedical engineering, environmental engineering, process control, as well as process automation and process instrumentation engineering, food technology, petrochemical engineering, polymer technology and plastic technology, electrochemical engineering, process modeling, and simulation. So once the role, when we are able to move to this industries, from starting from graduate engineering to the grade which we are able to move in the coming years, is like this: production engineering to engineer to production manager, finally factory manager, project engineer to project manager, design engineer to consultant, research and development engineer to R&D manager. After 10 years of service, we become specialist in pharma, pesticides, food, sugar, etc. So there are wide opportunities for chemical engineers, starting from oil refineries, petrochemical plants, pharmaceuticals and fine chemicals, food processing, agrochemical, pesticides, sugar, fermentation, paints, corrosion, biomedical engineering, consultancy. So modern chemical engineering need of this type of opportunities are there: materials for aerospace, automotive, biomedical, electronic, environmental, and military applications. So naturally strong, ultra strong fibers, fabrics, adhesives, and composites for vehicles. Then biocompatible materials for implants and prosthetics, gels for medical applications, pharmaceuticals, films with special dielectric, biopolymers, So this is a case. These are all the wide opportunities we used to having for the chemical engineers. So this is during this COVID-19 pandemic. We all know this WHO, that is nothing but World Health Organization, on March 11, they declared that COVID-19, which is nothing but a respiratory disease, may caused by means of a novel coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 is a pandemic. So we are stuck in together. The whole world is stuck in together. So even today, so many of casualties occurred worldwide. So it is disrupted the normal life. So there, the role of chemical engineers here starts with the rest of community, scientific community, to respond to the COVID-19 challenges. Even engineers across various disciplines are inventing ways to produce critically needed medical supply. So the role constrained with or the need of a collaboration of chemical engineers by means of manufacturing of medical supplies, face mask, shield, so ventilator parts. As you all know this, and added to this face mask, the shield is play a vibrant role or the positive impact on this protection from this type of COVID virus. So the study carried out in this Ramachandra Medical University with their volunteers. So they conduct the studies with the shield. The shield is made up of polythene, so that may be covered in addition to the face mask, giving a good results. So by means of that, this problem arises with the corona maybe reduces when we are using this face shield. So this may be recommended to the frontline workers like policemen and other frontline workers, health workers are providing this face shield. Then modeling computations on biosystem related to COVID-19 response. So this is needed. So when we are thinking about this PCR, that is polycyclic reaction, so the corona test may be tested by means of a reverse PCR test. So initially, you all know this, we are having only limited number of PCR test or laboratories to test whether there is a corona affected or not. Now we are having this by means of this. Today we are able to cross this 1 crore testing was conducted in our country itself. So that meant that much of development occurred. So in this type of, you all know this, the PCR may be produced or it may be developed in our country itself. Design of medical oxygenators for hospitals. So when there is person which is affected by means of this respiratory disease may admitted to these hospitals, then if he is having this type of breathing issues, then we all know this, then his life may be saved with the help of ventilators. So for this there is a need of oxygen. So medical oxygenators design may be with the help of chemical engineers. In addition to that, design of personal oxygenators for individuals. So even now the government is not declaring that, or we are not in the way of social spread of this disease. If once it occurs, then we have to think of this personal oxygenators for the individuals. Then analysis, modeling and design of individual protection masks, aerosols, biological contaminants. So few of the studies are going there the COVID-19 may pass through these aerosols also. So, but is the even now the research is moving in the direction, but the end result is not, or the justified result is not yet come. If it has happened, then we have to think about this mask to be designed to protect from this type of aerosols and biological contaminants. Then application of 3D printing technology to mask and individual oxygenator productions. Then waste and wastewater treatment. So if this type of virus able to settle in the waste, then that will cause huge impact in the society. So that means in the case of a routine one, we have to think over this, the wastewater treatment. Then exhaust gas treatment. So the exhaust gas that is able to spread in the atmosphere, that may be treated well. The chemicals in demand. So when the pandemic started, so here the world is in a lockdown. The local dye stuff units in India are heavily dependent on China for importing these chemicals and intermediates. That means the dye stuffs may, or the dyeing unit may work with the help of imported things from imported chemicals and intermediates from China. So due to this lockdown period, even now there is a phase of between India and China. So there is a delayed shipments, and the raw materials prices are booming one. So it affects this dyes and dye stuff industries, especially you all know this Gujarat. So this is a case, we have to think back this Gujarat. You all know this, in this 19th century, there is a earthquake occur in this Gujarat, especially the Ahmedabad. So after that, so they have to think over this and put their hard work. By means of that, they are able to make a textile hub for the entire India. So that means that is Surat. You all know this, right? So Surat and Ahmedabad, that's all combined together. They seems to be a textile hub. So that means by means of the crucial juncture, they may come out from that one. So here, coming back to our discussion, nearly 20% of the production has been impacted due to disruption in raw material supply. So here we all know this, the China is a major supplier of specialty chemicals for textiles, especially indigo required for this denim. So the business in India is get affected. So people are securing their supplies. But in this ample opportunities may utilized by United States and the European Union will drive and diversify their markets and mitigate China risk. Some of this business can be diverted to our country if taken advantage of. The crisis as catalyst. The pandemic is first and foremost a humanitarian challenge. It is an unprecedented economic one. The industry has been responded with Herculean effort to successfully and safely operate essential assets in this challenging time. So the current crisis will have a profound impact on the industry, both short and long term. But how radically the oil and gas ecosystem will reconfigure and when will depend on potential supply, demand outcomes, and the actions for other stakeholders such as governments, regulators, and investors. In any scenario, we argue that unprecedented crisis will be catalytic movement and accelerate permanent shifts in the industry ecosystem with new future opportunities. Our country India, after China, is considered as the hub of chemical manufacturing. So the current situation after witnessing the COVID-19 breakout, India is supplying hydroxychloroquine and paracetamol to many corona-affected countries, including United States of America, Israel, United Kingdom, Afghanistan, Russia, United Arab Emirates, etc. So, as these medicines are the only hope for the pandemic. So, you all know this. So, India is will also supplying testing kits, personal protective equipments in near future to many other countries. This act of our country is more of a humanitarian task than out of commercial interest. The current economic situation may be worrying us, but it also gives us a plethora of opportunities in the near future, especially for chemicals and allied industries. We all know this, the role of sanitizers and soap, the use of detergent or soap, sanitizers, chemicals for infrastructure sanitation, hospital sanitations, polymers for personal protective equipment manufacturing. So we all know this. As a chemical engineers, we only discussed about this PPE, that is personal protective equipments. Now you see, think over this, everyone in the world are thinking about this personal protective equipments. So from this pandemic situations, everyone having this role of this or thinking or talking about this personal protective equipments, there is a requirement of this type of personal protective equipments. Then textile chemicals for manufacturing of masks, gloves. Petrochemical production for quick and easy transport of essential to each and every corner of the country are now increasing. It generating tremendous demand on production of these chemicals. So chemical engineering institutions with research facilities are closely working with industries, biosciences, medical department in the development of drugs and vaccines. So this is with this background, we all know this, Russia already declared that the vaccine, so we all know this difference between the medicine and the vaccine. So vaccine that is able to help the human to develop a immunity power for the disease or the virus impact. So Russia declared that the vaccine named Sputnik. So they are already in the testing stage. They completed stage 1 and stage 2. So yesterday they have they may have this collaboration or MOU, or that is means that of memorandum of understanding with this Hyderabad-based Biocon Industries for testing the vaccine. So before that, we used to having this, the Oxford University and other manufacturing unit. So in this UK, that used to having this collaboration with the Pune-based Serum Institute, having the collaboration for the vaccine production. So this all having this ample opportunities to develop a new vaccine for these arresting and spreading of this type of diseases. Many countries are planning to shift their manufacturing base from China to India. This giving us opportunities to design, develop and use new and advanced technology, set up productions units that work with optimum resources, cleaner productions, reduce and recycle waste, conserve energy, thereby reducing the cost of the product, So many countries are planning to shift their manufacturing base from China to India, which give us opportunity to design, develop, and use new and advanced technology, set up production units that will work optimum resources, then reduce and recycle waste, conserve energy, thereby reducing the cost of the product. So this would help in job creation, small and micro business setups, accessories units, which set up to cope with the demand. The future seems bright, and now with proper planning and strategy, India can definitely accept the challenge. This means that demand for chemical engineers will rise, help in designing, redesigning, because we all know this, when there is a lockdown situations, the government permit the industries to work with 20%, then they extended to 50%, finally they wiped out 100%. So in this, so we have to redesign this one. That means more of automation may be needed to give a consistent manufacturing to work with this continuous manufacturing units. So that means the redesigning is needed, re-engineering of existing units. So that means more fluxing into this automation, production planning, management control, and decision making, procurement, finance, operation, marketing, then research and innovation, optimizing of resources. So this is again, so now we all know this. So due to this lockdown situations, the supply of this type of raw materials or the resources are diminishing, or maybe in a standstill position. So that means we are able to think over this. Optimizing the resources may give solution to this type of a solution, this type of a problems. Then fabrication of the equipment, environment planning, pollution control and planning, energy generation and conservation, ensuring safe and secure work environment. So in this, now we all know this, everyone is using this mask and personal protective equipments. So this is the case. Obviously, being an entrepreneur, your own boss. So you all know this. He is none other than Mukesh Ambani, Steve Mukesh Ambani. He did his bachelor's in chemical engineering from University of Bombay. Then he completed his Master of Business Administration in Stanford University. Then he joined Reliance in 1981, and he was the brain behind the Reliance backward integration from textiles into polyester fibers and further into petrochemicals, oil refining, and then to oil exploration. The future for chemical engineering or engineers in fuel technology to power automobiles. So the India is forwarding to this electric battery oriented vehicles. So that means the fuel technology may play a prominent role. So that too, for the chemical engineers having the viable and ample opportunities. New advanced materials, plastics, clothes, etc. Advanced chemical separation technologies, life sciences, that is biochemistry and biology, nanotechnology. So I like to pronounce this one, Idumbaiki Idumbai Padupar, Idumbaiki Idumbai Padadavar. So the real meaning of this one is the people who is having a self-belief and self-confidence, they will not suffer to the sorrow. They give sorrow to the sorrow. So we all know this. Today is the the birth date of the prominent leader and a strong person, none other than our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, right? So we are able to learn few things from this people. He is used to having this strong personality by means of this health conscious. He practicing yoga. You think over this one in this recent events from starting from June to September. He is attending so many events, but even though he is able to exhibit his health conscious in all the ways. So that means people are there. We have to learn whatever the good things from them. So references mainly from Google. Have a pleasant day. Make all days as Engineers Day. Wish you all success.
Thank you, sir, for this insightful lecture. It was much needed during this pandemic time. I now kindly request Dr. P.R. Naren, Associate Professor, Chemical Engineering and Coordinator, IICG Students Chapter Sastra, for the induction of IICG Council for the academic year 2020-2021. So please.
Yeah. So good evening all, and good evening Dr. Sir from the Annamalai Center. So with your kind permission, I hereby announce the council members for the next 2021 team. We conducted the elections during online, and it was all counted very fair manner, and there were people contestant. They just lay down what is their action of plan, individual action of plan, and based on the votes cast by the current third years and final years, these are the people who are selected. So with the kind permission from Dr. Muthu Velayudham as the chairman of the Annamalai Neyveli Regional Center, I wish to announce the council for the 2021 batch. The chairperson is Mr. S. Srinivasan from the current final year. The vice chairperson is Mr. Roshan. The vice chairperson, another vice person is Ms. K. Akhila. Then secretary is T.M. Amarnath. Again, Akhila, Amarnath, Roshan, Srinivasan, they all belong to the current final year batch. And then the treasurer is a third year student, Mr. Jeffrey. Then we have executive members. So because the second years did not, we were not knowing the second years were transition from the first year to the second years, we typically interact with the second years and then incorporate them into the council after they have formally joined the IICHE student membership. As of now, the council members has executive members from the final year and the third year. From the final year, we have Ms. S. Aishwarya, Ms. S. Logeshwari, Mr. K. Kumaran Nagappan, and Mr. Naramohan Krishna. So we have 2 from boys and 2 from girls from the present final year. And similarly, we have 2 boys and 2 girls from the current third year. So we have Ms. Lakshmi Priya and Ms. Fatima from the third year, and Mr. Akash and Mr. Bharat from the third year as the council members. So I seek your good consent, sir, and I extend my greetings to all the members of the IICHE Council 2021, and I am sure that you will make the next year also as great as the previous years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I congratulate. Excuse me.
Yes.
I congratulate the new office bearers. Wish you all success in all endeavors.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Congratulations to the newly elected council members. Moving ahead, on this occasion, we like to get consent of our honorable chief guest to release our Chemunic magazine. Can we release our magazine, sir?
With the compliment, please.
Yes. We are delighted to release our in-house magazine, Chemunic, Volume 9, Issue 1. Now I request Ms. Fatima Shazina to talk about Volume 9, Issue 1 of Chemunic magazine. Please.
Yes. Greetings and gratitude to one and all who's present here on behalf of Team Keminik. Keminik, the official magazine of ISHG Student Chapter Shastra, proudly presents the e-magazine, Volume 9, Issue 1, on this academic year 2020-21, retaining the legacy of 8 years of excellence. In this issue, procuring huge amount of contributions, Keminik is up with its first-of-a-kind digital issue, featuring students' article, professors' article, unique Chem Uniqueness, Internship, Chem Vlog, Alumni Connect, ChemAge, and ChemComic. On this occasion, I would like to show our gratitude to every contributors of our magazine and every student members of Team ChemUnique who held up the glory for 8 years. We would like to acknowledge our Associate Dean, Dr. V. Pannasamy, Dr. Pia Naren, and Dr. Kumareshan for their throughout support and mentorship. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima, for letting us to know about ChemUnique magazine. Now I request Mr. S. Srinivasan to reveal his plans for the academic year 2020-2021. You can take over.
I would like to begin this talk with a quote: "A goal without a plan is just a wish." With that note, I, on behalf of the IICHE Students' Council, would like to elucidate the future plans of the academic year 2021. IICHE Talk of the Month and the GMeet series are the plans for the next 2 months of September and October 2020. The IICHE Talk of the Month is going to be inaugurated during the month of October, wherein industrial experts and academicians are invited to give a talk based on core, non-core, and entrepreneurship as per the expertise of the speaker for the current students and alumni members as well. The objective of this initiative is to make the process of learning a continuous, lifelong one, thereby enabling and empowering the Shastra Chemical alumni as well as the current batch students all along their career path. The GMeet series, as mentioned by Mr. Rahul, this is another initiative coordinated by IICHE Student Coordinator, Dr. P.R. Naren, with the able support from members of the Shastra Chemical Engineering alumni. The objective of this platform is to have an alumni member to interact with the current batch students, sharing their experiences of life outside the college. In this process, strengthening the bond of chemical engineering fraternity of Shastra as a whole. Moving to the next 2 months, November to December, we are planning to have the continuation of the IICHE Talk of the Month and Alumni GMeet series, one talk per month. The next for the next 2 months, January and February, we are planning to have the Knowledge Leadership Forum lectures. The Knowledge Leadership Forum lectures are also invited guest lectures, but here the lecture is being delivered by professors from universities abroad. The main objective of this talk is to provide a broad view of the research areas available outside India and the opportunities the Indian students get in these foreign universities. An internal and external internal offline event is also planned during this period, and the Chapters Day function, which is an annual celebration conducted to celebrate our own students' chapter and its success. During the 2-month period of March to April, we are planning to have an online or an offline workshop, depending upon the situation, based on a simulation software. As highlighted by Mr. Rahul, last year we conducted an Open Modelica workshop. So we are planning to conduct one workshop on the similar grounds during this period. Apart from this, we are planning to conduct this national level conference on advancements in process engineering 2021, a 2-day event which is inclusive of a series of oral presentations and poster presentations, followed by invited guest lectures. During the next 2 months of April to May, during the next 2 months, we are planning to have the election for the next set of office bearers, and then finally ending with the valediction. I now like to take you briefly through the IICHE portal that we have created this time. I request to kindly present the IICHE portal. Yeah. So this is the new look IICHE Students Chapter Shastra portal that we have come up with this time. This features some of the informations about the Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers as a whole. The council member, the newly elected council members are also being presented in each in the page. I request you to show the council members page. The council member details for each and every year is present in each of the following options as given. One of the important features that we have added to this is that it is more user friendly and everyone can access this portal for any information related to our department activities. Then comes the annual report. I request you to post the annual report. The annual report details for have been added to this portal from the year 2013-14 to the last year 2019-20 in this page. Next, souvenir. One important highlight of the annual report of this recent the last year was that there was another inclusion of the talent recognition section in that annual report, wherein students featured their awards and the achievements that they had from backgrounds of non-core, that is outside the chemical engineering department, and these were also presented in the annual report. The souvenir also features some of the events that are conducted throughout every academy throughout the year, and it also gives insights about some of the lab facilities owned by the department for its students to carry out their research. Move on to the activities. The activities page gives a brief description of all the major events that we have been conducting over the years. So the CARE, the Prakriya, which was the initial sowing seed for which paved the way for CARE, and also about the Chemical Engineering Commemoration Day, George E. Davis Memorial Lecture. So this George E. Davis Memorial Lecture is in memory of the father of chemical engineering. So we celebrate it annually every year, and we invite a guest lecturer who would deliver the George E. Davis Memorial Lecture to enlighten the importance and the significance of chemical engineering as a separate stream of engineering. Then we also conduct some of the industry-defined problems and oral presentations, as we have conducted one of the engineering design competition for the celebration of Engineers Day as a part of this industry design related problems, and of course the Engineers Day that we are conducting at present. So I request you to move to the next section, community. As we have seen, the release of the Communic magazine, Volume 9, Issue 1. There are the other magazines that are being available for all the students and the people to get through. So you can use the arrow marks to navigate between the various issues of the magazine, and you can have a glance through each and every one of the issues that were being released in the past. Next, alumni. So this alumni page consists of the link for the alumni GMeet series. The alumni GMeet series over the past months, due to the coronavirus, we have been forced to be in our home, and we use this opportunity to capitalize on the experience of the alumni members, and this alumni GMeet series has been a platform for the interaction of the alumni as well as the current year students for knowledge transfer and the sharing of experiences. So as far as now, there are 22 alumni talks with 22 alumni distinguished alumni members who have come and shared their experiences with the students. Next, social media handles. The IACHE students chapter has utilized this lockdown period well to reach out to all the social media handles equally, from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and as well as Telegram channels. So we post content related to chemical engineering in terms of say cartoon, in terms of other information that is which is not available very easily. So we make content and post in all these platforms equally. And one other highlight of this social media reach is the podcast, which is being available in Spotify, Cracker Web, and also other podcast channels. So this podcast is about chemical engineering in real life. So we try to explain the chemical engineering principles and terms in a layman's language. And we are also available for officially in LinkedIn as IACHES Chap Sastra, and we have a separate Telegram channel in which it is open for internal as well as external to get in to get more information about the upcoming events of the IACHE Students Chapter. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your plans with us. All of us are looking forward to be a part of it. I now request Mr. Izadam Roshan Shahid Zubair, Vice Chairperson, IACHE Students Chapter Sastra, to announce the winners of all the events conducted so far. Please take over.
Thank you, Akash. First of all, I would like to thank our faculty, Dr. V. Allegation Sir, Dr. Gautam B. Jagadesan, Dr. P. R. Naren, Dr. S. Rangabashyam, and Mr. M. Saravanan for guiding and evaluating the participant entries. We also like to thank our alumni, Mr. N. Anand of 99 batch and Mr. Varshan Kumar, Madangi, Dharani, and Ariaran of 2020 batch for conducting and evaluating the events. So the first event is the Communiqueness, and it is an article writing event conducted within the college during April 2020. So the winners of this event are Mr. Amarnath T.M. from 4th year, Ms. Aishwarya S. from 4th year, and Ms. Rajashri R. from 3rd year. So the next event is the Vizag gas leak case study report, and this is a report submission event on the gas leak incident conducted for 2nd and 3rd years and took place during the month of May 2020. So the winners are Ms. Akila K. from 4th year, Mr. Srinivasan S. from 4th year, Mr. Anirudh Mukund from 3rd year, and Ms. Rajshri R. from 3rd year. So the next event is the perspectives of a chemical engineering student on fine chemicals. So this is a report submission event based on any industrial chemical for 3rd and 4th years, and this event took place during the month of August 2020. So the winners of this event are Mr. Kumaran Nagapan K. from 4th year, Mr. Bharat S. from 3rd year, and Mr. Vignesh L.R. from 3rd year. So the next 3 events are conducted as a part of Engineers Day celebration. So the first event is the ACE Myths, and this is an engineer design event submission cum presentation event for 2nd, 3rd, and final years. So the winners of this event are Mr. Akash K. from BTech Mechanical Engineering, Ms. Akshaya from BTech Mechanical Engineering, Ms. Chavali Shri from BTech Chemical Engineering, Ms. Meena Shruti from BTech Chemical Engineering, Mr. Harish from BTech Chemical Engineering, Ms. Rajshri from BTech Chemical Engineering, and Mr. Rahul Viswanathan from BTech Chemical Engineering. So the next event is Out of Box and Jam. So this is an element disappearing event followed by on-spot talk on chemical engineering terms and principles. So this event was an event open for all externals and internal participants, and people from various colleges like Anurag University Hyderabad, BMS College of Engineering Bangalore, MIT Academy of Engineering Alandi Pune, Ujjain Engineering College Ujjain, UCT Osmania University Hyderabad, and Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology Bhopal. So the first the winner is Mr. Nikhilesh Kurapati from Rajiv Gandhi University of Knowledge Technologies Basar, and the other winners are Mr. Ritik Mishra, Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology Bhopal, and Ms. Parvati V from Shastra University. So the last event is Chem Frolic Hunt, a 4-round event, 4-round hunt that tests the skills and accuracy of 2nd years in chemical reaction factors like color, molecular weight, IUPAC factors, and finally with light debate on finest method for soap manufacturing process. So the winners of this event are Mr. Nanda G and Mr. Pavitran S. Thank you, Akash, for the opportunity, and congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations to the winners. To all the other participants, this is one of the stepping stone to success. Sorry, sir, we missed some of the questions for your lecture. There's a question from fourth year Amarnath. The question is, though we have safety engineering, environmental engineering, there's a common view that industries like dye and other chemical industries are huge harm to environment. How do you see this, sir?
What is question actually?
We have safety engineering, environmental engineering, though there's a common view that industries like dye and other chemical industries are harm to our environment. How do you see this, sir?
Right. So actually, so as an engineer, we're supposed to having this ethics to think about the society. So even we are working for the, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
So even though we are working for the betterment of the mankind, so but we have to protect the environment also. So in this, so the dye industries are a major pollutant, but so nowadays there are so many constraints. By means of that, so the level of the concentration level is reducing, right? So in this aspect, the role of environmental engineer is play a vital role. Regarding the safety engineers, so safety engineer role is maybe the wide one, that may be the whole industry. You may be think over of this whole industry. So safety engineer role is now it is developing. So many safety engineers job opportunities are improving and enhancing. So that's why the role of safety engineers is somewhat different from the environmental engineer. Environmental engineer constrained to this the treatment of the waste, or then you have to protect the atmosphere. Then we have to he is supposed to reduce the pollutions. But safety engineers, you have to take care of this whole operations of the safety prospects. They have to take care of the workers like this.
Thank you, sir. I hope it answered Amarnath's question. Now I call upon Mr. T.M. Amarnath, Secretary, IACG Student Chapter, Shastra, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please take over.
Excuse me. Amarnath?
I think he's having some connectivity issues, sir. He will be back in a few seconds.
Okay. Whether he is convinced or not?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, he just went off with, he just have some problems with his internet connection. I think he will be back in a few minutes.
Okay, okay. Then regarding this vote of thanks, so
yes,
normally welcome address, it may be, he may be delivered. But when we are saying this vote of thanks, it may be proposed. He may propose. So that's
okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So actually, I also learned from this one senior professor.
Okay,
he only told that. So when we are saying this, he is supposed to propose his vote of thanks. Propose.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. We will rectify. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So it is a friendly manner I am saying this.
Yes, sir. Yes,
whatever
sir.
the things are, we know that we have to carry forward, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Amarnath is having some technical issues, so I will take the vote of thanks part. So good evening to one and all and present with us for this wonderful event. What an amazing day we have experienced. In critical times like these, we truly understand our potential and rise up to it. It is rightly said that the bigger the challenge, the bigger the opportunity for growth. And for us as students, this has been a great opportunity for growth. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been a part of this big success. I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. R. Muthu Velayudham, for joining us despite his busy schedule. Your words surely have motivated us and have made everyone understand the importance of grabbing the opportunities that lie ahead of us. I would also like to thank our Dean, Dr. K.S. Rajan, Associate Dean, Dr. V. Pondusamy, and all other faculty members for being supportive in conducting these events. I also like to thank our alumni who have helped us to conduct these events, and also special thanks to alumni for helping us in arranging the problems for the ASMIT event. Thank you so much, sir. And I'll also like to thank all the students who have helped us in organizing and participating and making this event a big success. Thank you all.
We have come to an end of this celebration. A story has no beginning or end. Arbitrarily, one chooses that moment of experience from which to look back or from which to look ahead. I thank one and all for making this event a grand success. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It's been an honor.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for spending time and talking to our students. Thank you very much.
With pleasure.